When you task a standard, single-prompt large language model with prolonged iterative research, its architecture will inevitably break under the load. Complex knowledge work requires continuous web scraping. Every time the model executes a search query, it pulls back enormous amounts of raw HTML, repetitive navigation menus, and boilerplate text, rapidly bloating its inference payload. As the model is forced to digest this expanding mass of irrelevant data, its reasoning quality degrades. It falls victim to the lost in the middle phenomenon, where critical nuances are buried so deep in the context window that the model simply forgets them. This creates the central engineering tension for enterprise AI. Developers must find a way to execute deep, multi-step investigations without triggering context window overflow or getting trapped in runaway iteration loops, where the model repeatedly fails to extract actionable data. Linear execution mechanisms cannot scale to meet these demands. To perform complex research, the underlying system requires structural orchestration, replacing reactive single-turn queries with a managed, isolated workflow. Langchain addressed this limitation with the Open Deep Research Framework. Built entirely on the LangGraph library, it operates as an open-source, graph-based state machine, explicitly designed to manage memory boundaries and delegate tasks in parallel. To evaluate how well these automated research agents perform, the AI community relies on Deep Research Bench. This rigorous standard uses the RACE scoring metric to assess models on 100 PhD-level open-ended research tasks. In standardized testing, the open-source architecture achieved a 49.43 RACE score, outperforming multi-billion-dollar proprietary models like Gemini 2.5 Pro and OpenAI Deep Research. When paired with frontier reasoning models, this open-source framework exceeds the performance of closed ecosystem alternatives on complex tasks. These benchmarks show that the orchestration architecture is as vital to the final output quality as the raw intelligence of the underlying foundation model. This node map represents the framework's departure from monolithic scripts. Langchain structures the process as a three-phase state graph workflow, beginning in Phase 1, scoping. Human queries are notoriously ambiguous. The system intercepts the initial prompt at the Clarify with User node. Here, a lightweight LLM constrained to structured JSON evaluates the request, scanning for undefined acronyms or overly broad scopes. If it detects ambiguity, the execution graph suspends entirely, prompting the human operator for clarification before proceeding. Once parameters are locked, the conversation history passes to the Write Research Brief node. It digests the dialogue and generates a highly specific research mandate. This compression strips conversational filler. The chat log becomes a dense, optimized baseline state, shutting unnecessary tokens. Enforcing these structural scoping nodes prevents the system from wasting computational resources on misguided searches before the heavy reasoning tasks are even initialized. The core processing engine operates on a two-tier organizational hierarchy, a central research supervisor, and multiple concurrent research subagents. The supervisor node operates under strict temporal and computational budgets. It functions strictly as a logical planner. It does not execute external web searches. This flow diagram illustrates the Think tool, an internal reflection loop. The supervisor uses this to map out its strategy before taking action, and to assess data gaps after receiving new information. Crucially, the reflection content is extracted and stacked directly into the context state as a tool message. The supervisor effectively writes a memo to itself, allowing continuous reasoning without introducing external API latency. Working from its reflection, the supervisor analyzes the initial research brief and decomposes it, calculating exactly how many distinct subtopics require investigation. To execute the search, the supervisor invokes Python's asyncio.gather method. This simultaneous method call spawns independent researcher subgraphs, triggering true parallel execution across multiple distinct topics at the exact same time. Decoupling the high-level strategic planning from tactical data gathering allows the multi-agent workflow to scale asynchronously, vastly accelerating the research timeline. As the sub-agents spin up, they execute standard React reasoning loops, querying external search APIs to gather evidence for their specific microtasks. This diagram represents a non-negotiable architectural decision, enforcing strict context isolation between these concurrent subagents. If a single agent researched 5 topics sequentially, Raw HTML and failed tool calls from the first 4 would corrupt its ability to reason about the 5th. To prevent this, before a subagent terminates and returns control to the supervisor, it executes a mandatory compression step through a dedicated LLM call. This model synthesizes raw web scrapes into a tightly formatted, citation-backed brief. Condensing the findings prevents token bloat from crashing the supervisor's main context window when the subgraphs collapse back into the primary state. This lossy compression solves the token bloat problem, but introduces a risk of insight loss. If the compression model deems a subtle data point irrelevant, it is permanently discarded before the supervisor ever reviews it. Despite that trade-off, aggressively siloing the context state remains the most effective structural defense against autonomous reasoning failure. Assigning a massive, expensive frontier model to every node in this architecture is a major computational anti-pattern. Different tasks possess completely different cost structures. The framework identifies 4 specific operational roles: a model to rapidly summarize search results, a highly capable reasoning model for research, a high-context parser for compression, and a master writer for the final report. This comparison table maps agent roles against local hardware constraints. Rather than routing all requests to one endpoint, the framework uses the init chat model abstraction to dynamically direct tasks to the API or model best suited for the required reasoning. Because the architecture is provider-agnostic, organizations can sever cloud API transmission entirely and run the stack locally through platforms like Llama. Deploying these models locally requires precise VRAM allocation. The smaller instruction-tuned models powering the parallel subagents require roughly 8 to 9 gigabytes of VRAM just to hold their mathematical weights. However, because the supervisor spawns multiple agents simultaneously, the local inference server must also maintain a massive 4 to 10 gigabyte KV cache to hold multiple overlapping context in memory at once. Compare that to the supervisor and writer roles. To handle long context synthesis and strategic planning, these heavy models demand 35 to 40 gigabytes of VRAM. Running an autonomous multi-agent system efficiently relies on strategic model multiplexing, matching parameter counts strictly to the complexity of the assigned node. Once the supervisor determines that the collective evidence sufficiently answers the user's prompt, it invokes a terminal trigger called Research Complete. This schematic shows the final phase. The highly compressed briefs from all parallel subagents converge directly into the final report generation node. Here, the master-writer model synthesizes these disparate threads in a single one-shot inference, ensuring narrative consistency across reports exceeding 5,000 words. The success of this generation proves that true autonomous functionality requires these explicit programmatic guardrails. Without isolated execution, enforced data compression, and distinct phase gates, the final report would collapse into a disjointed hallucination. But summarizing the public web is only the baseline capability. The architecture can also be configured to ingest private context through the Model Context Protocol. MCP acts as a universal, standardized port for AI. It allows the state graph to authenticate and ingest data directly from remote enterprise SaaS platforms, bypassing the need for bespoke integration code. By attaching local MCP servers directly to the configuration file, the agent can traverse read-only internal file systems, indexing corporate documents alongside its public web scrapes. This connectivity introduces novel attack vectors. If a malicious prompt injects server-side request forgery instructions into the research brief, a poorly configured agent could extract and publish sensitive local files in its final report. Mitigating these egress vulnerabilities through the principle of least privilege and strict environment sandboxing is the immediate challenge for engineering teams scaling this technology. We are moving past the era of reactive, single-turn query answering. Mastering stateful multi-agent orchestration frameworks is now the requirement for any developer tasked with managing autonomous knowledge systems at scale.